My name is Alice Mogwe. I'm director of Ditshwanelo, the Botswana Center for Human Rights, and also president of the International Federation for Human Rights, FIDH. I felt incredibly honored to be supported in terms of my intention to run for presidency of the FIDH, and completely and utterly humbled by the number of people who supported me. Recognize that a lot of people have given me their trust, and I have a responsibility to do the best which I can do to try and deliver on that. But I was also very touched by the warmth and the love and the care. I have not had so many hugs within the space of 2 days. For me, it really symbolized the community of FIDH, where we have 193 member leagues now in 112 countries. And we're all able to speak the same language, the language of human rights, and working and fighting to ensure that everybody can live their lives with dignity. So I feel incredibly humbled. I'm proud of more than one thing. I'm proud, first of all, of my children and the way in which they deal with challenges relating to contemporary society, particularly the issue of racism, which they encounter, being from parents of different backgrounds. Their father is Dutch and I am a Botswana. I'm also proud of my father, who this year is 98 years of age. He's remained really interested in what happens around the world. He's been incredibly supportive of some of the craziest ideas and decisions I've made in my life, including taking the government to court when he was ambassador of Botswana. He eventually threw his hands up in horror and said, okay, I accept it. If you want to take the government to court, fine, but know that I don't agree with you, he said. And I've also been incredibly proud of the way in which Botswana, our people, have continued to value our value concept of Botu. Botu is a Tswana value concept which recognizes that my humanity is inextricably tied to the humanity of each and every person in the world. What I do to you, I effectively do to myself. And it is rooted in the concept of dignity, the importance of ensuring that everybody is able to live their lives with dignity. And it's reflected in the fact that we greet one another. I chose not to practice law because my commitment has been to working with those who are unable to have access to the legal system. Focusing on law and legal practice, I thought, would limit me to working with those who've been able to get into the legal system. And so my focus is on the marginalized and the excluded. There are more than enough people to work with those who manage to get into the legal system. The main inspiration for me has been my mother, my late mother. She came here as a foreigner. She was Sotho born, but born in South Africa. And she came to a country she did not know and married into a culture, contributed immensely through her work with both the women's group, the Botswana Council of Women, as well as through the church, and also through her work with children. And she established the first nursery school in Sorowe, a village in the northern part of the country. My advice to the younger generation of women activists is it is incredibly important that you are consciously aware of who you are. Don't allow others to define you. Don't allow others to take away your power. You need to make a conscious decision to be aware of yourself and to be able to lead yourself through this world. Think about your values and don't apologize for ensuring that you remain true to what you believe in.